What up, everyone? It's your boy Zebru coming back at you right now live on the Twitches, YouTubes, and technically the Kicks. Don't forget your dogs. Beware of the wife. Or never mind the dogs. Beware of wife. That's what we're repping today on the live stream. So we are going to do all out in the Relics. Some amazing members of the community here, members of the Brew crew. Shout out to the Brew. I can't even say it right. Shout out to the damn Brew crew. Woo! Right? And they've been hoarding a lot of the relic materials. So we're going to do a massive relic thing, because that was the other topic we talked about. Is it's really hard to get mythical relics in the game. I don't have a mythical relic yet. I know several other the members of the Night Area. I think Gestel mentioned he didn't have any mythical relics. So we're going to put our relics to the test to see how hard it is to get a mythical relic. Real quick, click the link in my description to get a free Karato, as well as Annex, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Player and Play on a PC and uninstall. Click the link in my description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Get an awesome start in Raid Shadow Legends with your free Karato Fox Hunter, as well as 3 epic champions. Hit the link below and claim them today. I'll see you in the game. Woo! We're gonna put it to test. So here we go. We're gonna pull these 9 shards because I kind of want a shot at Shredder. If not, it gets me about 30 away from Shredder time. No, it gets me about 30 away from Mercy here on my account personally. Gear Grinder, he really grinds my gears. Everybody's telling me good luck and praise. Here we go. Shredder time. Hold on. I'm a Ninja Turtle. Bring me a shredder. Don't you want to cut me up? Cowabunga, dude. I don't think that's working. It's not working. Gave me a cold heart though. Yo, it's Tin Can Head. It's Tin Can Head. Come get me. Hey, why don't you shred my green booty cheeks? Do turtles have green booty cheeks? Shred my green booty cheeks. Booty, booties, rocking everywhere, rocking everywhere. No? Okay. Last shard and a chance. Yeah, the magic word is cowabunga. Okay, here it is. Fox says the magic word is cowabunga. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Cowabunga! Nope. Wah, wah, wah. Go back to the drawing board, Zebru. All right, so we're going to pull first on my account, then we're going to move over to Troll's account and then Annie Elf's account. She says she's going to get some more. So I got 350 of those and 325 of those. So we're going to start at the top. We're going to start at Chimera. Now, I have done some quick videos, and I got a feeling we have a lot of these to pull, so I'm going to go real quick on these. And I think really what we're going to show is, I don't know how many we're going to pull tonight. Maybe we're keeping a counter in the top right-hand corner or not. This is number 3, I think. But I think it'd be interesting just to kind of like take, a pulse of how hard or easy it is to get certain relics in this game. All right. And we're not going to do any mixing and matching. So we did pull a legendary out of an epic. That's cool. We got the aspect of Sarath. I think that's my 3rd or 4th one of those at this point. So now we are moving on to the clan relics. I've got an even number of these, which is quite nice, but we pulled the standard group. Also, I got a feeling that in the future, I'm just going to say this right now, this is my guess, is they're going to give us the ability to add like a charm like thing in the game. So like, when you're doing gear here, you can say, okay, I want a 2x chance of a highest rank, 2x chance for higher rarities, and a chance for it to be mythical. I got a feeling they're going to do a similar thing to this because it's still all in the forge. So they kind of can do the same mechanic, if you will, and they might, maybe it'll take this 50% chance from standard. Maybe this goes to 75-25 if you add a certain charm to the pulls and stuff. That'd be really cool when specifically trying to target the better items, right? That's going to be my guess. I have no idea. We pulled another legendary one. This is my first one of this. It's called the Essence Quencher. Starts off with crit damage and attack. Wearer's damage is increased by 20% of the current turn meter. Damage cannot be increased by more than 10%. 5% against bosses. So is this good for champions that kind of counterattack or something like that? Maybe like on a Taras maybe? But does your turn meter reset to 0 when you attack? That's the question. I guess we got to figure that out. Yeah, Taras, because he counterattacks a lot. Carnage counterattacks a lot. Somebody in retaliation gear, like a 6-piece retaliation, like a Phoenix or something like that. It's the opponent's turn meter. Whereas damage is increased by 20% of the target's current turn meter. But even like we said, Taras, and it brings crit damage and attack. I might put this on like a Phoenix or something. That could get dirty. Just extra 10%, extra 10%. All right, we got the legendary one. Let's see. And we pull an epic. This is my first one. So this is Valkanon's Grass. I love Valkanon as a champion. So where it reflects 5% of the damage absorbed by block damage or unkillable buffs back to the attacker. I'm sure there's a way to work that onto a Helicath or something like that. Also, I have made the decision not to do live arena, so I don't have those live arena tokens there. I want Arachna Elixirs. Do not give me that silly book. Thank you for calling that out, by the way. So we got the Perch Shadow. This is really good, I think, on like a champion like Lady Mikagi or something like that. Let me know what y'all think about the Perch Shadows. So we are getting some epics and some legendaries out of non-epic and legendaries, and then we go and do something dumb like this, and we can't do any of that. Let me remove that. All right, let's say we got 6 more. We got a golden elixir. We'll take it. I'm about to run out of places. I don't know. Can you run out of not using golden elixir? It's just such a good relic. Where it has 20% chance of placing a 15% continuous heal on themselves for 1 turn after losing 25% more of their max HP. And they start with HP and defense as a stat. So that's kind of cool, I guess. All right, we got another Thunderous Circlet. All right, cool. We got 3 more to go on this epic. Here we go now. Let me try to, I'm trying to speed it up. I've got some really good new relics tonight. So that's cool on this account. We got some new relics. All right, Jaws of the Hatred, whatever this is, comes with defense and HP. When attacked, where it has a 10% chance of increasing their defense by 10% until the end of their next turn. Occurs once per skill when attacked. 10% chance. I'm sure that will level up. That maybe becomes like a 20% chance, something like that, I'm guessing. And then standard group, Gilded Dragonstone. So yeah, if they are going to do a situation where we could put charms in and remove the ability to get the standard group, that'd be kind of cool. All right, let's log into some other accounts and let's see what we can get. All right, so one more quick review real fast of what we got tonight. So we got the golden egg, the golden, 2 of the gildeds. We got the aspect of Syrah, so we did get a legendary there. We got a legendary here and a couple epics with a Perch Shadow, Valkanon's Grass. It's my first one of those, and we got a couple of these new discovery tokens. So those are the net new that we got on the account, a whole bunch in the standard. But you know what? There'll be food, so yay for food. All right, so shout out to Troll from Below, special member of the Brew Crew. Much love. And she's the one that actually came up with this idea to go in and roll the relics. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to keep the party going. Got a bunch of Chimera, some clan ones, and we're going to pop them off. I really wish, I'm not going to lie, I wish if you have the same stacks, like meaning she had 700 blue Chimera ones, the Maleficent Talon, great relic here. If you have 700 of these, don't make me click these 4 times. If I have a, like just keep them stacked up and I can just hit craft, click, craft, click. Demonic Effigy. By the way, the mythical relic count is still at 0. Supposedly you have a chance to get this. Now this is a 0.01% chance. Might as well just be 0% chance. But if we could potentially talk it into existence, you never know. You never know. Let's go. Chad is wishing Troll from Below a lot of good luck. Let's get something good. We need legendaries for her. Come on. All right, you got the Valkanon Grass. You got one of these too. That's cool. I don't know if you've had one before or not. Let's see. I'm gonna pull for an epic one here. Landed the Flesh Render, the blue one, the blue poopy one. All right, we got Faction Wars. Let's see. Arachna Elixir. If we're gonna do it, let's do it. Oh. And we got a whole bunch of the discovery ones. I want to call them Shinobi because, Shredder, the Foot Clan, ninjas, but they have the little Shinobi. Remember Shinobi, the original arcade game? He threw, there was like scenes where he would throw the ninja stars. It was like the Commando side scroller and you could throw ninja stars at the enemies. Does anybody, y'all gonna leave me hanging? Where's my Gen X at? Y'all gonna leave me hanging? Y'all ever play that game in the arcade? No? Yes, no, maybe. All right, you got another one of the dealios. All right, here we go. Last one, let's go. Come on, it's epics, could be good. Not a single legendary, and it went to the standard group. Not cool. And for the recap, we got a whole bunch out of the standard group, but you know, we got some couple epics in here. Epic and the Unseen Cloak, some decent of the Chimera rares, and then we got the epic Valken's Grasp. No legendaries on this one, so that's a little sad, if you will. But we did get 2 out of the Shinobi Discovery. That's my new name for it. The Shinobi Ninja Star Discovery faction. These are the epics, or excuse me, the rare ones. But there you go. Thank you, Troll from Below, for letting us do this on your account. Let's go to Annie else. All right, and then we did decide to do a full recap just to see what she had equipped. So we got a couple of Wands of Submission, an Aspect of Sarath. In terms of legendaries on our account, I went to look for mythicals, see if they're out there. We got a Gore Crescent, this was called, yeah, Gore Crescent. A couple of the Inithri Cornets, the Cornets are great. A whole bunch of the Talons. Yeah, and then a whole bunch of the Mad Hatter's Reserve ones, but with that, 5 Cat's Gazes, that's huge. I think I only got one. I want to say almost 2. Oh, you got a couple Valken's Grasp, you got the Inferno Sphere. Okay. Got a couple of the Arachnal Listers, that's great. You got a couple of these things, let's say a couple, 3. So there you go, you got a decent smattering and a whole bunch of these Cat's Gazes. So those are probably amazing. And of course you got a couple of wands, which is also really good too. But no mythicals. So there's another one, no mythicals, let's see. Okay, and for those of y'all, so we're on Annie Elf's account that were not with us last time, we did pull a few on her account, and these are still listed as just new. So I was able to filter this out prior to me pulling right now. We did get the Temporal Stagnator on this account, and one of these puppies, the Gaze of Damnations. There it is. So those are the net new ones. I wanted to look and see her equipped just to kind of see what she's got out there. So we got a 1 aspect, golden elixir, a lot more golden elixirs. Those are great. Okay, we got a couple of these dooflickies, the Hand of Uncreation. Let's see what else we got. Got some orbs, got 4 Cat's Gazes. That's huge. We've got 2 temporal stagnators. And we got the Last Laugh amulet from the Shinobi Discovery Clan relic situation here. Alrighty, so now we are ready to pull. Let's just see. I'm gonna rip and dip, trip, flip Fantasia, and click 4 times because Plarium can't do cool little keep it plugged in to the things life of improvements. Maybe they will do this, and let me not sound like I'm talking smack. Also, we did predictions on the Twitch side of the house. If you are watching live, we said lithicals. That's our new term. If you have not heard that here, you've heard it here first. Lithicals, it could be a mythical or a legendary, and that counts towards your mix. And by mix, I mean hip hop mix. Whatever that means. Good luck. All I'm seeing is blues, little brown clues everywhere. Not even an epic relic. All I see is brews. Yeah, it's brews, brown clues. You're welcome, Annie Elf. I'm switching up. We're gonna pull some perps. Get more blues. Wow. After you got, okay. I just had to talk a little bit of smack, and they gave us an Unclean Hand of Creation, whatever that means. That's not even the name of that, but I just made it up. All right, that's a lithical count number 1. Luminology's keeping count, and there it is. That is the Orb of Transfixion. You know what? Let's switch it up. Let's throw some legendaries in here. Let's go. Legendaries. Boom, that's 2 Aspect of Sarath. There you go. Back to the blues. Little brown clues. Woo! That's 3. I don't know what y'all voted for. That's 3, and we got it out of a 0.5% chance. If you can't see it, it's right there. 0.5% chance out of the blues. Little brown clues. We got a golden shower. Wait, what? We got a lithical. Cornet. Easiest win in history. Easiest win in history. All right, I did say 3+. You picked 3+. Did I sell it? Tell me I didn't sell it. Tell me I didn't sell it. Tell me I didn't sell it. I'm turning red in the face. Did I? Oh my God, we're gonna have to go back and watch the replay. This is what happens when you have ADHD. Annie's so sweet. She says, okay, I have plenty. Yeah, did I get the prompt? I'm gonna go back and we'll look. You know what? We're at 4. We'll be able to look when we go look at the net news. I'm gonna feel like a total dirtbag if I sold them. Trying to keep it PG-13, but that ship has left the sails. Pay attention, problem solved. I know. I'm trying to make Annie Elf angry elf again. No, not really. That makes me angry elf if I really did sell that. Oh my God, I probably did. I just started clicking. I was just clicking. I don't know what to see. All right, what is the count? We have 4. Wand of Submission. It was on a rare. Keep. Okay, I will say we've hit an amazing amount of mythicals. I think we're at 5 now for the Vidya. So, and some of them came out of blues and purples. All right, moving on to the clan ones. All right, got a purple out of a blue. Here we go. Is it a mythical? Because we got the wah, all that for nothing. Oh, Luminology clipped it and he says I didn't sell it. Woo! Thank you, Luminology. Now I don't feel like a total turd. Annie else never gonna let me touch her counter again. We'll see. We'll see if there's 5 legendaries in there. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we're moving on to the faction wars. Can we get the Arachno Elixirs? Not the books, the Arachno Elixirs. If you're going to be blue, make it Arachno Elixirs. Come on. Standard group. Which, to be fair, it's kind of cool that they do have decent blue relics in the game. But you got to be able to pull them. Perch Shadow, let's go. Got to be able to pull them. Come on. There you go. There's one. There's one. I think she's already got them, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll take a final gander. All right, we're on to Chaos Awakened. By the way, don't have enough of those. Chaos Awakens. We do have, you see it over my right ear. We do have 275. By the way, you can't see these. There was 5 total pulls on this one. All right, we got the burn, baby, burn. Got a cloak. Come on. Let's go. I don't think mythical relics are even a thing in the game. I think they're phantom dust. Here we go. 0.5% chance. Here we go. By the way, we hit the 0.5 pulling a legendary earlier out of the blue, and I thought we sold it. And well, he didn't. You got the Gilded Pinion, where it receives 1% less damage for each turn of cooldown on all their skills. Okie dokie. All right, and then the final ones here. We did pull a few of these the other night. We did show them, but we have some more to pull. They're only blues and perps. So 2 blues and a perp. Okay, you're at least getting the Shinobi Discovery. That is the name of these. You got 2 Shinobi relics and not the standard group. That's cool. Here we go. One more. Be good. Demonic Effigy, standard group. That's it. That's it for now. Okay, so fun fact. Okay, so we filtered this. These are the just news. A couple things. I went through and manually counted these because Annie was like, how many did we actually pull? 54 filtered at the top. By the way, I went through and counted all 54 manually live, and chat's like, yeah, the numbers at the top, 54. Come on, Zebru. And I did confirm we did still have the 6 mythicals. So whoever voted 3+ on the prediction. So here is kind of the list that we got. Only 1 out of the clan, 4 out of the faction wars, 4 out of the Chaos Awakens, and 2 out of the Shinobi Discovery ones. There's a lot in Chimera, but a whole bunch in the standard group. But I will say getting another wand is always good. And then finally, we're going to go to rarity just to confirm. We're going to hit, obviously, I'm going to hit the mythicals. No mythicals. Gonna hit the legendaries, and there it is. There's your filter at the top without having to scroll through. We'll scroll through anyway. 6 mythicals. Luckily, I did not sell it. That is the count, so we got to pay out their prediction on live on the Dealio. So Chad just said, the good news is I can count, and I confirmed what the filter said. All that being said, do all the things, like, subscribe. Special shout out to Annie Elf and Troll from Below for hoarding all your relics to pull these in these videos. I think what's going to happen next is we're going to do a video next right after this, so expect that to be our next drop, and we're going to basically how to level up relics and food, and kind of what I do to go through that. We kind of go through a tier list, determine what's good or bad to turn into food, how's the best way to turn them into food. We'll go through all that next in the next video. Thank you for all the love and support. Much love. We'll holler at you next time. Zebru in. Zebru is now officially out. Bye.